So give you a little bit of history on these type of studies. They're usually sponsored by Department of Defense, and it's looking at the types of things that's needed for the Air Force to successfully complete missions and to be able to bring new missions to Robins Air Force Base. If there are any limiting factors, certainly the Air Force and DoD wants to know those type of things. So the last one we did was called a joint land use study. It was done in 2004 and identified some issues that had actually been identified in an earlier version. So in 1998, they did a joint land use study as well. And then before that, it was what they call an ACUS. So as you can see, they periodically go through these studies, but it isn't necessarily on the same time frame for each one of them. So since 2004, one of the main issues that was identified in that joint land use study was encroachment just north of the base. We live in an amazing community. And one of the things that I want to do is thank the community for completing all of the actions that were in the 2004 joint land use study. Absolutely amazing. And in fact, the community was able to bring together about $30 million to be able to buy up property north of the base to ensure that there were no encroachment issues. Now, of course, a community, what are they going to do with a bunch of empty property north of a base? There's not much that you really want to invest in that. And Georgia Power came to the call and invested $200 million into the solar plant that now exists north of the base. Absolutely amazing. That's a 128 megawatt facility, provides primarily power for the community and is also backup power for the base. So if there's anything that happens, they're able to switch over and use the energy coming off that solar plant. So pretty amazing that this community was able to do that, see that through to completion, and then the results that come out of that are absolutely amazing. So that gives you a little bit of the history of what they're looking at and the types of things that they're able to solve going through those studies.